Breakem fabrication and some what's happening, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's P here with another Makem or Breakem video from Atkins Fabrication and then some. In this video, I'm attempting to make a set of shop-made parallels. Hey, if you're still following along, please hit that subscribe button and maybe like and share the video with some people you know. It helps us out in the algorithm. Thank y'all very much, and I appreciate your support. Let's back to the video. So, as I machine these, I do two main things. I watch the rotation of the cutter as it makes the cut to make sure it's making or taking a full even cut, making full contact with the workpiece as it goes along. Not just the front side, but the back side also. That fly cutter hits on two sides. As it comes around, it hits on the front, and then as it goes through, it hits on the back. So I make sure that it makes a full cut all the way through. If it doesn't make a full cut all the way through, then you'll probably have to bring it down again and make another pass at it to make sure you have a full even cut. The second thing that I do is I'm making sure to machine them together. So every time I move them in the vise, whether I flip them to the side or I flip them upright, whatever side I flip them to, they both get flipped the same way. They're both machined together. All eight sides of it. It has to be flipped together. They have to be machined together. That's the only way they're going to be parallel. It will take you forever to make it parallel without doing it that way. Okay, and look at that cut. It's making pretty cuts, man. Nice and smooth like butter. Add a little bit of oil there. It helps the cutter for the longevity of it, but it flings that hot metal around. Boy, when that hits you in the chest or in the hand, let me tell you something. You feel that. You definitely feel that. That's a little hot. The heat dissipates off of the part into the chips. And them chips are super hot. So make sure you're wearing face and eye protection. Also, guys, if y'all want to support the channel a little further, on the home page, up in the corner, up in the right hand corner, you'll find the Patreon button, a GoFundMe button, my Cash App, my PayPal, and those I keep around for, you know, I keep multiple ones for whatever one someone wants to do. They have a choice in which one they want to do, but also, you know, I use that to fund the content that you see. So far, I'm doing it myself. I haven't had any help at all. It would be great to have someone actually believe in me and step up there with me. I see it on here. It's awesome the way people, you know, look out for their content makers. I think that is awesome the way people support the content makers on here. I definitely stand behind that. I was a Patreon member before I was a creator on there. I used to support A.F.TOOLREVIEWS. I can't really afford to anymore, but A-Bomb's awesome, man. So you see us coming to the end of this one on this side. And once we get done this side, we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the other side. But I want you to pay attention how I ride the cutter back down just to do a skim pass, right? That's important. Do that skim pass so that you can make sure you got everything, and you can make sure that there's no lumps, you know, nothing that was missed or anything like that. You just do a nice skim pass over top of it. Just I look at it as like just like being in the lathe. When you take a heavy pass on the lathe, you also want to take that skim pass. You know what I mean? It just to pick up anything that you may that may have missed, you know, pushed or whatever like that. So you can see that roundness on that cutter there if you really look. I know it's a little distance away, but you could still see it. And there we go. Now we're going to loosen it up, flip them over. Now, as you'll see, I'm checking now to make sure that everything's flat and it's even, nothing's sticking. My nail ain't catching on nothing. My nail's catching on anything that's at least 1 thou, 5 thou up, you know? So, we just wanted to make sure. Checking it again without nothing on there. And I think we're satisfied. So we're going to loosen that vise up. And we're going to flip them bad boys on over there, you know? Make sure you hit them with the file and get them sharp edges off of there. I really like that triangle file to do that. I can maneuver it better in that place. Yeah, there we go. Nice and smooth. There we go. Keep that sharp edge up off of there. Back side and sides, and make sure they're all square and even. You don't want to flip that over without doing that first. You don't want to make an imprint into the vice jaws if they're soft jaws, or, you know, even if they're not soft jaws, you still don't want to do that to the vice jaws because you damage your vice jaws. Why would you want to do that? Just take a second, run a file over top of them. As a machinist, that's what you're taught anyway. The file is your best friend. Use that thing. Get in there with it. Hey, you know, that's crazy. I just realized, you know, this old Tony does that all the time. He wears long black sleeves and has his hands showing. Look at that. It works well, though, Tony. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. See that? A perfectionist. I respect the fact that I'm getting better at this. You know, watching myself make this video is totally different than actually making the video. I can see my own mistakes. I can see my own errors. And please, guys, if there's anything you guys see in here, please let me know, man, because I just want to grow and get better. I think the only way to do that is to have the proper direction. And I know there's a lot of great machinists on here, good machinists. I mean, whew. So any advice that any of y'all could offer, that'd be great. Here we go. We're going to make that flip now. You see how I keep them in my hands and flip them straight over and put them right back in there. Right on the parallels, right back in there, facing down. Hold them in place. Make sure they're even, or at least close to it. you go. Give it a couple taps, make sure it's down there all the way flat on them parallels. Yeah, and you're going to see us make them sides even too. There you go, give it a couple taps. Ain't quite moving so well in there, so you'll see me loosen it up just a hair to give it a tap over. After I figure out that this thing is in there, it's not moving. So that's it right there. Tap it the rest of the way down. And here we go. Getting that tool paste to work real quick. And we can start milling. And here we go. Well, that's it, y'all. You know, we're going to let this finish machining. We got this side here. We're going to have even contact across this one also. Make this cut, and we're done. Wait for the next video. More to come on the parallels. I think I'm going to drill some holes through it to hollow them up a little bit, lighten them up a little bit. And maybe insert a keyway on them, to where when I put them on my table, they go right in there. We'll see. Atkins Fabrication and then some. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Become part of the community. Go over to Patreon. Check out what I download over there, too. It's awesome. If you want to just support the channel, you can do it on Patreon, or you do it on GoFundMe, or straight through Cash App or PayPal. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank you so much for watching Atkins Fabrication and then some. As we make them or break them, baby. I'm out. Thanks again.